Hey there, Nick Zarro here with Doug Tucker, the team leader of the Tucker Real Estate team. It's definitely been a while since we sent out our last market update, so we thought it was time to speak to everybody again and send out that update. So what we're going to do today is talk to you a little bit about a local real estate market update, and most importantly, we have some exciting news about our move to Compass New Jersey Realtors. So I'm going to start with asking Doug to share with you all why he chose to move his team over to Compass and how that benefits our buyer and seller clients. So Doug, tell everyone what Compass is all about.
Yeah, hey Nick, thanks for that intro. I really excited about being recruited as one of the founding members of the Compass Morristown, New Jersey office. Actually, it was really hard for me to make the decision to leave my old broker. I'd been there for 25 years and had a very strong relationship with the broker owner. But the reality is the industry is changing, and there are new companies coming into the space that are bringing innovation, and I believe are going to be the companies that are going to dominate the space in the near future. Compass is definitely at the front of that, and I certainly appreciate the opportunity to share a little bit about what Compass is all about and how our clients will benefit. Just a little background, Compass started in 2012 as Urban Compass in New York City with just a handful of agents, and here just a short time later there are over 25,000 agents in the company, and it has become the #1 independent real estate company in the country. Also is a publicly traded company with a $5+ billion market cap. Very strong position in the marketplace and growing like a weed. One of the things I guess that I want to point out is, because if anybody knows me, I always preach agent over company, have from day one and will do to my final days. I certainly believe that you want to affiliate yourself with the best agent, and I'd rather see you with a great agent with a company you've never heard of than a not great agent with the #1 company. But ideally, what you want is both, right? You want a great agent with the best company, and I think by making this move, we're able to give both of those things to our clients. More specifically, what makes Compass different? There's a few core things really that stood out to me and caught my attention. For years I've been recruited by what I call another version of the same thing, and then Compass came along and I said, wow, this is something really different. So it starts with technology. It's a technology-based company. It's really, market valuation, its cap rate or capitalization rate is really driven by the fact that it's a technology company more so than it's a real estate company. So the technology that this company can plug us into is head and shoulders above anything else out there. The second thing is marketing. The quality of marketing that we can put out is at a much higher level than we've ever done in the past. And they do that by having an in-house marketing agency. I've never been with a broker who had an in-house marketing agency. Another big thing, as most people are probably aware, a big part of the market right now is that buyers are coming out of the cities and into the suburbs. Well, Compass is the #1 brokerage in New York City by transaction size, has a big presence in Hoboken and Jersey City and places like that. So it gives us unprecedented access to New York City buyers, something that we've never had before. And then there's innovation. The two primary things that I can use as examples is their concierge program, which is a staging program, big part of what we've been doing for years, and then it enhances what we're doing 10 times. So we can go out now and make recommendations on preparing people's homes for sale and help them coordinate that work. But the thing that Compass does is they'll put up the money, up to $30,000 or 5% of the value of the home, whichever is less. So the seller never has to take a penny out of their pocket. Most of the things we're telling people to do, they'll get $2 back for every $1 they spend. So if you invested $30,000 in improvements, never took a penny out of your pocket, you're going to get $60,000 back You'll pay Compass back the $30,000 at closing, no cost associated with no interest, no nothing, and you pocket the $30,000 profit. So really super innovative program. And that's really for the sellers. On the buy side, they have a bridge program, which is really a tricky part of the market for buyers right now is the fear of, if they have something to sell, the fear of selling their house and have nothing to buy. This really allows buyers to buy before they sell. And that really frees up a lot of buyers to have the comfort level to buy in a market where there's limited inventory. So their bridge program is very innovative. And then the last piece of it really is agent support. I mean, nothing like I've ever seen before. We have an agent experience specialist in our office that works with us on a one-on-one basis to help train us on the technology and all the tools that Compass has to offer. We get this specialized attention that we never got before. We have an in-office marketing specialist who helps us roll out, again, more and better marketing. So all of those things allow us as agents on the Tucker team to up our game, really, and get our clients better results. So that's it in a nutshell. The Tucker team at Compass after 25 years at RE/MAX, and we expect to be here for a long time, or in my case, until it's time for me to retire, which hopefully is not too far down the road. But
I will say one thing. At one point, people had never heard of the name RE/MAX, right?
Absolutely. 1% market share when we joined RE/MAX 25 years ago. And then it grew into the market dominant company in the marketplace, in our marketplace. And I believe, Compass is going to do exactly the same thing.
Right.
And it's actually even growing at a faster rate. So Compass, in my opinion, it's dominant now, but it will be very dominant in the near future.
Yeah, well, it's obviously, thanks for sharing all that information about Compass, Doug. And for anyone out there, if you're thinking of buying or selling, we'd love to have the chance to meet with you to kind of go in depth and go into it a little bit further about what Compass helps us do for you on top of what we already do and can do for you.
Absolutely.
So beyond that, to wrap things up, let's get some statistics here, Doug, on the market. What's the market looking like?
Biggest question, as always, we are asked is, how's the market? So how's the market? The market is awesome if you're selling. Super hot market. A great opportunity for sellers. Although I will say that we are starting to see things cool off a bit. Right? Still awesome. Don't get me wrong. But definitely starting to see signs that things are cooling off, which they have to. They just couldn't stay as hot as they were for long. But at the end of the day, most of the properties that we're listing for sellers, using our innovative, we believe, unique and one-of-a-kind auction-like approach, we're getting big premiums for our sellers, selling them well above asking price, selling them right out of the auction event, which is an initial grand open event, and getting big turnouts, getting multiple offers. And that's the norm still, right? I would say the turnouts not as large as they were, but still big, and not as many competing offers as there were, but still multiple offers on most properties. I would say to sellers, though, that again, there are some signs of things cooling off. And if you want to take advantage of this hot spot in the market, I wouldn't wait too long. There is risk going forward that we will see things cool off and that there could be a correction. There's a lot of artificial stimulus in the market, which is influencing things. And it's hard to say how that'll play out. But the numbers show that things are cooling off a bit. And that's the sell side of the market. On the buy side, it's challenging. There's not a lot of inventory. And prices are higher. So you might say, hey, why should I buy something in this market? And the answer to that question is interest rates, right? Interest rates are at a level where purchasing is really cheaper than renting, right? So there's still great opportunity to buy in this market. What's critical, I believe, if you're going to buy, is that you do affiliate yourself with an aggressive real estate agent. You need somebody who's going to be on top of the new inventory, someone who can maybe have access to some off-market properties, and someone who's going to be able to aggressively negotiate for you, have the experience to aggressively negotiate for you, because you're going to be competing against other buyers. So that's kind of what's going on out there in the market. And I'll leave it at that for now. Again, glad I had the opportunity to kind of let everybody know. I've been getting a lot of questions, who is Compass and why did you move? Well, hopefully I've answered that. And we'll update you again, hopefully in the not too distant future, not as big of a break as we had since our last video, and continue to keep you informed going forward.
Absolutely. All right. Well, thank you very much, Doug. And again, if anybody has any questions, buying, selling, the market, no matter what it is, if it's real estate related, we're always here to help.
Awesome. All right.
All right.
See you next time.